Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we are tackling the Act 3, Chapter 10, Part 2 Shinryu fight, where we're going to be showcasing Hope alongside with Vaughn and Aerith as the team with a friend, Hope. So we're going to be talking about the fight briefly. We're also going to be talking about Hope with his changes, because his changes, especially his overhead, is actually pretty fire. And I guess pretty much just beat the fight and show you guys like how much better Hope has gone after what, how many years it's been since he last even got touched by Square Enix. So we're gonna be talking about all of that in this video. If you guys do play JP and if you have completed this run, let me know what your team comp was down in the comment section below. And of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. Let's go ahead and first make sure that we don't get broken here. So with this boss has a good amount of mechanics, but one of the biggest things is going to be, well, really a lot of the things that it has, but like one of the big things is that this boss has some huge brave reductions, and we have had some brave reductions based on whatever level their FR gauge is at, or whatever the active FR gauge affects us, the team. But like when it comes to just doing the fight and I believe it's the same for whenever it increases, or whenever the FR gauge increases, or at certain percentages. But like the brave reductions in this fight is probably the highest that I've ever seen in a Shinryu fight. So it's pretty crazy. Like if you guys saw my first run where I did it on my main account, the amount of brave reductions whenever it got to its yellow aura was insane. Like I was doing like double-digit brave numbers, or sometimes it was even single digits, depending on which character it was that I was attacking. And so like it just shows that like, hey, Square Enix ain't playing around with these fights anymore, and you never know if some of the future fights later on will have these crazy brave reductions. Because like I tell you, like when I was pretty surprised to see that, because we're so used to dealing full brave damage numbers, but like to see them being reduced by this much was like, all right, this is different. So that's one of the biggest things with this fight. Now, the other few things with this fight is that whenever it's limit break bar is what I tend to call it, which is the little yellowish bar that you see on the screen right now. Whenever it is filled up at red, you want to avoid getting broken, because if you get broken, you are dead. Full team wipe, and you're gonna have to start the fight all over again. So that's one of the reasons why Hope is the feature character for this fight, because he is able to reduce the amount of brave and HP damage that the enemy does onto your team, and by a big amount. But we'll get into that here in just a bit. One of the other few things that I can think of, his its turns, it's framed. So I mean, really the only character that is able to really delay them would be like Quistis, at least to my knowledge, of course. The other thing is going to be it cannot get broken. So you can try as much as you want, but you cannot break this thing at all. So that's one thing that you have to worry about. And that's really about the at least from what I am able to remember, some of the few things that you need to watch out for this fight. Oh, the other thing I just remembered. So the other thing is that it is able to inflict the team at various HP points with the framed doom effect. So, which I mean, it doesn't really sound like oh, it's not really like, oh my god, like I really need to worry about it. But like, for it being a consistent thing, it can be slightly annoying. But there are a few units that is able to avoid that, thankfully. And I think that's about it that at least I can remember when it comes to this boss. I mean, like when it comes to like team comps, I mean the team comp that I did with this boss originally, Vaughn is definitely one of the big MVPs for this fight in terms of damage, and his BT effect making it so the party cannot get broken. So that is he is definitely going to be a character in the future whenever this comes to global that I can see a lot of players using. My original team comp for this fight on my main account was Minwoo, Aerith, and Vaughn. And some players may say that, Minwoo is not the best for this fight because you can't delete turns, but I mean, it still has its traps. So to me, it's not really that much of an issue. I did not have a problem at all when it came to this fight, so it didn't really hurt me whatsoever. And then, I mean, Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, Aerith was there, you know, to avoid being inflicted with the debuffs and whatnot, so that was a nice plus. And Vaughn, of course, being the damage dealer. But for this showcase, I wanted to bring Hope, because Hope did get a very good amount of changes with his kit. So one of the biggest things with Hope is going to be his overhead. His overhead got a huge change, which is like insane, like how good of a character he has become now with the party auras that he now provides to the party. So one of the biggest things is that the party now gets Max Brave up, Attack up, and Stolen Max Brave Overflow up. Not only that, but he is also... Oh, and one thing to mention is those first three that I just mentioned does not affect Hope. That's only for the rest of his team. So one of the other things is going to be, or one of the other four things is going to be, that he now provides the party with, at max stacks, a 30% HP damage up, a 30% Brave gains up, a 30% Brave damage resist up, and a 60% HP damage resist up. Now think about it. Like, when it comes to what Hope provides, Hope already provides resistances, buff resistances to Brave damage, magic damage, so on and so forth with his skill 1 and skill 2. So on top of what he is already reducing with the percentages from his skill 1 and skill 2, he is adding way more to that, making it so that the boss is not going to be dealing you with some high Brave damage numbers. So yeah, he provides a very good amount now, and I could definitely appreciate that, and I really appreciate that Square decided to be like, hey, like let's, you know, for him not receiving anything for God knows how long, he got some very big upgrades. Now, his previous Brave attack now deals HP damage, and it also heals the party, which is very nice. It's a nice add-on. When it comes to his Protect ability, it only got instant turn rates, and then when it comes to his LD, he gets an increase in party HP heal. He got an increase with HP overflow, so it's actually much higher now than what it was before. It now deals 6 HP dumps, 4 HP damage, and it does increase Brave in between HP attacks, and also increases party's Brave after the last HP attack. So it's a very solid rework. Well, not really, not solid rework. It's a very good rework, but especially his overhead is what really got the amazing change, and I really like that. Like, he got a big amount, so I am pleased with what Hope got. So, but you guys can let me know down in the comment section below what you guys feel about Hope. Let's just finish this fight, baby. Let's get this fight over with, because I'm tired of looking at this thing. So let's go ahead and Brave attack. So as you can see, like, Aerith is doing like triple numbers, triple Brave numbers. Now, I gotta be careful here because I don't want to get broken. So I think the best thing to do... Actually, no, I could go ahead and use my BT effect. Then I ain't got to worry about it. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Let me see real quick what his EX got in terms of changes, because that's one thing I did not look at. So his EX increases HP heal. It does 5 HP dumps, recovers Brave in between attacks, and that's pretty much it. His C65 got extended to 7 turns. It increases the party's Brave gain to 50% of max Brave, which is really nice. I'm glad I used that BT effect. Vaughn's BT effect, because I would have been dead right there. Let's see. And also adds party Brave gains up 10% from his C65 extension. So as you can see, like, he is there to help against the crazy Brave reductions that the that the boss is inflicting you with. Let's go ahead and use EX. Now my Hope does have an ultimate weapon. This is actually the first time I ever created a ultimate weapon for a Shuriken user. So yeah, I'm doing something a little bit different when it comes to my second JP account, and that is, you know, trying to, in a way, kind of create almost all of the ultimate weapons, but not entirely. I am, in a way, trying to, like, spread it out a little bit compared to my main JP account, where I'm focusing only on one. So I do have about maybe 3 or 4 ultimate weapons that is either 1 out of 5 or 2 out of 5, just depending on which one it is that I decided to go with. Let's go ahead and let's use Vaughn's FR. because I'm more than likely going to be bursting with him. Try to shave off as much HP as I can. What's up? You turn on my fan. Turned on my fan because it's getting a little warm. Alright. So as you can see, the boss is doing some very little brave damage, and I like it. I can definitely appreciate that. Let's use the... Damn. I should have inflicted the call ability debuffs before I went into the force gauge, but that's fine. Use this. Increase it by 113. And then we shall do it again. Do it again. Increase it by 113. And then we'll go ahead and use the X. And then we shall go in with Vaughn's Burst and just straight up destroy. Oh, it cleanses, no it didn't. Oh, I gotta use, Aerith's, LD again. Alright, so let's go into Best Face. And let's do some numbers, baby. See, so there, okay. So there is the dooms. I wasn't paying attention to my buffs and debuffs that are on the enemy. So because of that, now I suffer with that. But it's fine. We shall be fine. Okay, now the yellow ore pops up. Now the yellow ore, you're gonna notice that the brave damage is gonna be reduced by a tremendous amount. Look at that. Double digits, baby, let's go. And that's why Vaughn is being used a whole lot in this Shinryu, because like, brave damage, hello. He ain't gotta worry about it, because as long as he has a good amount of brave damage to start off with, he is good to go. So look at that, like the brave damage is insane. Oh, the brave reduction from this boss is insane. It's stupid. All right, let's do this again. Very nice. And then you're gonna notice that his BT attack is not gonna be pretty. It's only 180. You'll love to see it. How much damage do we do? 48. Could be better, but you know, brave reductions. Ready? Let's go ahead and use this. Skill 2. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, where were you at? Why not? Whew, that brave damage. Oh man, it's so bad. Alright, let's use... Yeah, we definitely gotta use this. Alright. And then we shall use... the LD. That way we ain't gotta worry about no debuffs inflicting us. Gotta make sure that I pay attention to my buff management and my debuff management. Okay. Let's go ahead and skill 1. Oh, the brave reduction is funny. It makes me laugh. Let's go ahead and use LD. Golly. Woo. Alrighty. We're at 87.9. So we're gonna get that damage bonus. I guess what we could do is... No, we're EX. We should get our gauge again. I know, three uses of FR. Oh my god, bad boy. No, 95%. Alright, that's fine. Skill 1. Alrighty, there is our gauge. Let's go ahead and... Yes, why not? Let's use Hope's FR. Alrighty. Okay, The limit break bar is not filled up, so we can use the X. Alright. Yeah, we can use HP command. Alright. We shall use the LD. Haha! Little brave damage. Alright. And we'll use this. Throw a rock at the boss. Alrighty. Let's use LD. I am glad that they have the whole, you know, recovering brave in between HP attacks, because if not, oi. Oh yeah. And brother summon dealing damage, baby. Let's get it. 9 mil. Vaughn, if you don't mind. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Hope. You can use the X, why not? Nice. Nice, nice. Beautiful. EX, baby. Let's go. Aerith, can you finish it off? Yeah! Yeah! My girl. 12 mil to finish it off, baby. Hell yeah. Alright. Cool deal. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on Hope with his changes and whatnot. And also let me know about the Lufenia fight. Let me know about the Shinryu fight and what you guys think of it. If it's one that you are excited about for global players who have to wait about, what, 6, 7, 8 months, whatever the time frame is. And, you know, just in general, let me know what you guys think about these Shinryu fights. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.